Good morning, family. Welcome to Teaching Tuesday. I got a little cold. My voice trying to leave, so we're going to do this quick. I was sitting in the car, and I was like, Lord, what we going to do today? We're going to make this video on time. And he said, don't forget who you are. Do not allow certain situations or certain people to make you forget who you are. My lips was chapped. Y'all was going to let me do this video with chapped lips. But anyway, I was sitting there like, Lord, but I know who I am. What you mean? So let me give you an example. You ever been in a situation so bad that you just so desperate that you're willing to do like just about anything? So let's go to Genesis chapter 25, verse 21. Now Isaac pleaded with the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord granted his plea, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived. But the children struggled together within her, and she said, if all is well, why am I like this? So she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said to her, 2 nations are in your womb. 2 people shall be separated from your body. 1 people shall be stronger than the other, and the older shall serve the younger. So when the days were fulfilled for her to give birth, indeed there were twins in her womb. And first came out red. He was hairy. He was like a hairy garment all over, so they called his name Esau. Afterward, his brother came out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, so his name was called Jacob. Isaac was 60 years old when she bore them. So Esau was the firstborn. He was all hairy, little fur ball. And then Jacob was the second one. But in the Bible, it says that Jacob was holding on to Esau's heel when he came out. Now, I don't know. Now, if you're trying to walk somewhere and something is holding your heel, I feel like it might cause you to fall a little bit. Just me. I don't know. So then the Bible tells us, Isaac just loved Esau because Esau was just like him. Esau would hunt. Esau was strong like his dad. And then Rebekah just loved Jacob because Jacob liked to be in the kitchen with his mama. And let me tell you something else. Rebekah is a slick one. So if Rebekah loved Jacob so much, you think Jacob is a slick one? I think Jacob is a slick one. So Esau comes in the house, and he's been out there hunting, and he said he's so tired, And it just so happens that Jacob is in the house making some soup, okay? And he asked Jacob, could he have some soup? And Jacob was like, sell me your birthright. And Esau was like, well, I'm about to die, so it doesn't even matter. Like, what is this birthright even, like, it's not even worth it. I'm about to die. Let me give you a real life example. I go to work every day, and finally payday comes, and I still don't have enough to pay my car note. And I say it jokingly all the time, I could just become a stripper, or I could sell drugs. Nobody would suspect me. But how could I get up here and talk to y'all if I'm selling drugs and I'm stripping? Doesn't work. If I was to give in to that kind of thing, I would essentially be forgetting who I am and who God called me to be. So, y'all, Esau done sold his birthright. Fast forward, Isaac, their dad, was fighting, and he then got old, and he about to die. And he said, Esau, go out, give me some food, make it how I like it. Do what you're supposed to do, and I'm going to bless you before I die. So, Esau goes out, and he does what he's supposed to do. But somebody else was listening to the instructions that were meant for Esau, and that was his slick mama, Rebekah. I told y'all she was slick. Rebekah should really go down as the #1 con artist in history. So she goes and told Jacob, go get you a goat from around the corner. I'm going to cook it up for your daddy how you like it. And then I'm going to put you some sheepskin and some of Esau's clothes. So when your dad touches you, he'll think that you Esau. And child, Isaac was old and stuff. And he fell for it. And he ended up blessing Jacob instead of Esau. And then after Isaac had already blessed Jacob, that's when Esau come back with the stuff. And his dad is like, well, who was that? Oh, Lord, Jacob done got me. Jacob and Rebekah done got me. So at this point, Esau has lost his birthright and his blessing. And he's like, Father, do you not have another blessing for me? Father, do you not have another blessing for me? Like, what in the world? So at this point, Esau has now given away his birthright and has now lost his blessing. Don't forget who you are. Just because the situation seems like there's no way out, or it just seems absolutely hopeless, or everything around you seems like it's dead, or it just seems like you're about to die. Look, don't forget who you are. Don't give away your birthright. Do not give away the thing that God put into you because of a situation or a certain person. Look, we about to be done, but I'm sitting there reading. I'm like, okay, now I'm getting mad because Jacob then did all this wrongfully wrong stuff, and he's still living the good life. Like, come on, man. It's not right. Somebody got to shake something up in here. For real. It's not right. How is it that folks can do stuff to you and still live the good life? So you keep reading, and Jacob then had to flee because Esau was going to kill him. And then, on top of that, you keep on reading some more, Jacob had to wrestle with God. Who wants to wrestle with God? Not me. Child said that God touched Jacob's hip and that jank fell out of his socket. This man probably looked real run down because he been hiding out from Esau all this time. And then God then beat him down. Listen, don't forget who you are. Jacob forgot who he was and got caught up trying to beat Esau, that he done added all this extra trial and tribulation to himself. So here we are. We're at the end. Moral of the story is, if you like Esau, don't allow your situation to make you think that God won't provide or God won't make a way, and that you give up what God has placed into you. And for the folks that are looking at other people like Jacob and trying to get what they got, don't allow yourself to forget that God already called you to be somebody great. Don't try to take somebody else's and end up adding all this extra stuff to yourself. Don't forget who you are.